Hey there, and welcome to this video all about what the biggest thing will keep you from your dreams. And the biggest thing that will keep you from your dreams is you sabotaging it, okay? And I'm not saying that you would sabotage it deliberately. It's just really about you having a part of you that doesn't want your dream, right? Well, it's not that it doesn't want it, it's just that it doesn't feel safe to have it. Right? So you've got your conscious mind that wants to set the goal and wants to have your dreams and all of that stuff, it's wanting it, right? But then there's another part of you that's afraid of it, right? It's afraid of the change. It's afraid of the unfamiliar. It's afraid of the unknown. It's afraid of all of that kind of stuff because, our subconscious, our inner child, whatever you want to call it, our body, it wants to stay in the familiar so it stays safe and alive, okay? To go into territory that is unfamiliar is dangerous to the brain and the body and the subconscious and all of that, okay? And so when we want to create these goals, you might find, yep, I'm cool, I'm doing the thing, I'm cruising along, everything's happening, right? And then all of a sudden you're, darted off to somewhere else, or you get sick, or you have say a relationship, you're wanting to have an amazing relationship and then it's going really well, but then you create a fight and it all goes to absolute crap or whatever, right? It's that sabotaging part of you that's afraid of what you want. And so, if you want to go after your dreams and you want to manifest your dreams, it's good thing for you to work with the sabotaging part of you, all right? Because it'll always come up every time you're going to make change. It's just wanting to keep you safe. And that's all it's trying to do. And if you can start to have a relationship with this part of you that sabotages, right? And also, I'll say as well, if you release the fundamental beliefs, which I actually am wanting to do to create a program on that because it's just so important. If you release those fundamental beliefs, it will get easier and easier and easier to work with that sabotage, even if it may not even come up because you've, released those fundamental beliefs, right, around why you're sabotaging. And, I've got a process where I take people through why they're sabotaging, and then we release, I think there's about 3 or 4 different beliefs around why we sabotage. Okay, and that will help you to really come unstuck and unblocked, because let me know in the comments if you feel this way, that you do get stuck and you do get blocked. Like you feel like you want something, but you can't get past where you're at. And no matter what you do, it's sort of like a set point with money, relationships, happiness even, whatever it is. You sort of get to a point and you can't get over that. That is a sabotaging pattern, right? Because it's afraid to get out of the familiar and into the unfamiliar, the unknown, the change. It's like, oh my God, no, we're just going to stay here because we know this, right? And this is why people even stay in relationships that are abusive. Like someone that's outside looking into an abusive relationship is like, what are you doing? Why are you staying there? Like, why wouldn't you just leave, right? Logically, the person who's in the relationship, they could have had abuse from childhood their whole entire life, and then they get into a relationship where there's abuse. It's familiar to them. And, the thing is having a relationship that's good and relaxing and calm and nurturing is unfamiliar to them, would you believe, right? Which sounds odd, but that's the truth. And so for them to stay in the abusive situation is actually more safe in their brain than going to the unfamiliar, right? Which is that amazing relationship, that relaxed and calm and all that. Same with money. You might be just getting by and all that, and you so badly want to make tons of money where you're just free and expanded and all the things, doing all the things. But your brain and body feels safe with just getting through. It actually is afraid of that good thing, because it doesn't see it as good or bad. It just sees it as unfamiliar. Does that make sense? Let me know in the comments. Is this blowing your mind? Because this is something that I really understand, especially in the last 12 months. And I really want to share it with people because I feel like so many people get stuck at a certain point and they can't move forward past this point that they want to get past, okay? And like I said, so you could have a so-called negative, horrible life in your way, in your perception, and you want a good life, but your brain and body will stop you getting the good life because it knows the bad life. It's familiar with it. I mean, doesn't that just blow your mind to think, I want something good, but my brain and body are afraid of the good, right? So everything might start flowing and, you know, really, really good. And then all of a sudden you'll start thinking, oh my God, this, oh my God, that, I'm getting anxiety, you know, create a fight with someone. It can't be as good as this, right? That's your sabotage. That's your sabotage coming through, okay? It's very subtle sometimes without us even knowing it. You might be doing a program, right? A personal development program, and it's a 30-day program and you're just going for it. And then after 10 days, it's all of a sudden like, I'll do it later. And then you start procrastinating. I'll do it soon. I haven't got time for it right now. And you're off somewhere else. You have just sabotaged going towards that goal, right? Or if you haven't even started it and you're like, I'll do it later, sabotage. You're sabotaging. It's just that part of you that's keeping you safe, okay? But it can be cleared. It can be worked with. I have so many tools to do that. Flower essences, EFT, you know, internal family systems, parts work. I'm also a counsellor as well, so I bring it all in to when I'm working with people and we clear it and we move through it. We don't stay stuck. We actually unravel it, release from it and move forward, right? Because like I said, working as a saboteur is one of the most important things that you can do if you want to create change in your life, because we all have a saboteur trying to keep us safe in our life, okay? So if you like the video, make sure you hit the thumbs up, subscribe, hit the bell notification. You got to make sure you hit that bell so you're notified of upcoming readings and videos that I do. And yeah, let me know what you've got out of this video. If there's any aha moments, any light bulb moments, any blowing your mind moments, I want to know. And this would be the most crucial thing to do if you want to change your life, is work with that sabotaging part of yourself. All right? Okay, I hope you liked it. See ya.